I think with enough healing, this shouldn't be too bad, DPS-wise.
You people, I don't think I'll even remember your faces after this one. Anyway, let's just get started.
By the way, I did try to use Fang Altar. And while I kinda liked the way they went about Fang Altar, at the same time, I tried.
If you're still hesitating, I can give some. The land will forgive all in the end. But not now. Solid positioning. Poison kiss.
Little late to the party!
You'll have to try harder than that. On standby.
Okay.
On your command.
どうすりゃいい暴力じゃ何も解決できないけどお前を料理するには十分だぜ
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますのよ。待ち伏せ。This will all be over before you're bored of it. Let's see. Who's the next sap getting duffed up?
Okay. I think we'll be fine. Good. Put you right there.
You are the one who woke me. 私。我が蜜液が何時に死をもたらす。Received. This will all be over
Okay.
before you're bored of it. Get behind me. 我が蜜液が何時に死をもたらす。Please, grant joy unto me. Please, let me know. 幻覚が見えるかしら。Mission accomplished. Wow! Incredible! I've got the urge to snap a formal salute just to show my respect.
Okay. 14-17. This one was a little tricky doing it for the first time, but shouldn't be as bad. Kind of debate on what I want to do. I'm gonna go with the Vanguard here just to get people out. I'm gonna go with the normal Myrtle. I feel like the most challenge would probably be the boss, but if it's like how I figured it out eventually, we actually should be fine. It is gonna be a lot of micromanagement. AoE also is probably gonna be like really nice. 16, 17. Oh yeah, I need to put someone here. I probably should have done Spectre, whatever. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna put you down.
Beginning collection of battlefield information.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. Operation commencing. What should I play with you guys?
You'll have to try harder than that. I'm with you.
What's with all that hair on your head?
Take you out. Put you down. Is you.
I remember your face as well now.
Take a breath. Go on. It's not as if I'm crushing your throat.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Use your skill.
Look out! Here comes Bully Twirl! Proceed, stop fooling about, and do as I tell you. Grant joy unto me. What are you waiting for?
Like, heed me. On standby.
Use you. Good shit.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Thunder roar.
Oh, I didn't even check what the challenge mode was. Okay, well, I now know it's long redeployment time.
Present, this will all be over before you're bored of it.
Well, we did it. First try. I had the hardest stage in this event. Event, I say. This is more or less not an event, it's a story chapter, but whatever.
Mission accomplished.
Compared to, like, past adverse, yeah. This is probably tied to or the easiest in terms of, like, normal adverse stages, not counting Inferno. Okay. First boss The enemies have greatly increased HP, attack, and defense. So this one is essentially, from what I found, yeah, putting people all over the place. But it really is just healing and damage. There's a little bit of tankiness, but like that's not a necessity. You just need to get enough damage output to be able to handle certain threats. So I don't expect her to lose. I'd be kind of annoyed. I'd be greatly annoyed if she lost at the start. Because I'd be like, bruh, okay, they're definitely pulling a lot of stuff out of their ass now. Because it's not a bad thing, but it just kind of showcases that was the case, then the difficulty increase. I think I had her right here.
Solid positioning. I will stand guard here.
Arts unit. Charge 中.
I really should have brought with me a fast deployment, something or another, to that line. I guess I have both these guys on this middle row. That'd be a better idea.
Poison.
If you're still hesitating, I remember your face as well now.
幻覚が見えるかしら。We're counting on you again today, little apple. Received. Take a breath. Go on. It's not as if I'm crushing your throat. Poison kiss.
Get behind me.
I want to try and,
幻覚が見えるかしら。
kill this guy. Probably both with Harmony.
I shall give my all to you.
Received.
I'm gonna wait, because now we have this dude to deal with.
幻覚が見えるかしら。我が蜜液が汝に死をもたらさん。
But yeah, so essentially, Spectre has this, Wizalter has this, and everyone has the middle two. The middle two are gonna be the most activated, which is actually the plan anyway.
Received. Stop flailing about and do as I tell you. 幻覚が見えるかしら。Can you do it? 我が蜜液が汝に死をもたらさん。
Good shit.
Poison. Putting away. Look out.
You should be able to handle this enemy by itself.
Poison. Received. Now, close your eyes.
Good shit. Now the biggest threat's out of the way. Yep, that's what I say the biggest threat of this map is that specific enemy. Not the boss. That specific enemy. That last Maelstrom Stone shenanigan. Okay, I'm gonna need to have something else for damage output.
Humbly return to the abyss.
Okay, boy. Let's do this!
ゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますの。私、ここ。この時、ゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますの。この時、ゆっくり。Now, close your eyes.
Okay, there we go.
幻覚が見えるかしら。
You did your best, bro. Yeah, it's like after you figure out the mechanics, this is kind of an easy map. For a boss. Like, probably one of the easier bosses in the game. Way easier than Thursa, I'm sorry. This is an easier boss than Thursa. 100%. At the same time, the biggest threat is ironically the enemies themselves. And they knew what they were doing by buffing them specifically, not the boss in any way, shape, or form. Now, we'll be kind of curious to see what they do in the future with the Inferno side of things. But, like, the Chalice of Regret is by far the most difficult enemy. This is the boss. I know, kind of joking aside, though. That's how I feel. The wellness, the possibility, limitless, free, noble soul husk, greatly increased. Okay.
Let's go!
No!
I'm here to help. I have to get serious now.
I will stand guard here.
毒薬の準備が整いましたわ。我が蜜液が汝に死をもたらさん。幻覚が見えるかしら。Oh, almost dozed off. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I shall cover you.
Great. I was trying to do some shenanigans, but whatever.
I remember your face as well now.
Don't be afraid.
I have a visual.
Almost had her around, guys.
I need to get, you just go. I want to get her out.
Roar. I'm with you.
Take out, like, the biggest threat, honestly, the middle. Which I guess is not really that bad, but whatever.
All be over before you're bored of it.
Don't be afraid.
I have to get serious now. Almost
Take
done.
you out.
You are the one who woke me.
I'm with you.
Come on, scegli quasi tesoro.
どうすりゃいいんだ
I'm with you.
どうすりゃこれが見えないだろ
Okay.
Don't be afraid.
Present, stop flailing about and do as I tell you.
Revitalize.
All right, I forgot. That's something that spawns in.
In your name.
Okay, yeah. Take you out. Put you down.
Can you do it?
どうすりゃいいんだ目の前真っ暗になってみた
Now, close your eyes.
Good shit. That's the map. Another stage where harmony is actually pretty damn good in. Like, sometimes there's points where I'm just like, oh, okay, that works in my favor. But in this scenario, like, 100% harmony is, like, really good in this episode. Just because of her AoE arts damage. There's, like, no limit to it. I mean, same thing for ambushers. Ambushers are pretty good as well. It also makes sense for them to kind of, like, balance that with the release of Aslam beforehand. Granted, in the far future, that's not really the case, but by that point, we'll probably have, like, a lot more options. Granted, this is not, like, a... I don't think these enemies are that strong compared to... Especially some enemies released in episode 13. Boy, some of those enemies are worse than the boss.
Were you watching
Episode
me?
13. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the... No, this is not the boss yet. This is the Logos Part 2. Now, this stage is way easier than the other Logos one because you're... Like, last one, you didn't have a lot of room to work with. Now you actually do have a lot of room to work with. Which, my goodness, that is a surprise.
Remember your faces after this one. Anyway, let's
I know,
just
I'm kind of being a dick, but...
Waiting for your call.
Oh, almost dozed off.
Bro.
We're counting on you again today.
Period. The reversal of finality.
That's annoying, because I just wasted a spot.
In your name.
I don't think we really hear this song again. I just want to mention that real quickly.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. I have a just try me. You are the one who woke me.
どうすりゃいいんだ。いざもっとやれ。
Will the land shake with the wind blows through?
Gather around me, guys! Whew, almost dozed off. Just try me!
Okay.
Waiting for your call. Soul, the fairy of the other side.
Can you do it?
Okay. And he should die. Great way to stall out, game. I like how you just full on face like this is essentially a bot trust in a stage that new players are have to deal with. But it's kind of funny to think about. I wish this song played more in this episode because this song actually rocks pretty damn well.
Waiting for your call. I hear the elegy. Period. The reversal of finality.
ここだここ。俺が見えないだろ。
Come on, c'è di quasi tesoro!
Now this is where things kind of get a little tricky. Because, like, the game does kind of just send you a lot of shield guards at you.
I shall cover you. Thunderstorm! Light, heed me!
I hear the elegy.
Use my skill.
The fairy of the other side.
Good shit. That's not as strong as episode 7's, but still a little scary that he can still do that. But when I tried it on like the normal stage, he didn't even do like a quarter of HP. Just a lot, so I was like, oh, they definitely downplayed that skill. I don't know if they downplayed his like first stage melee attack, but they definitely downplayed that range. Okay. Now it's actual difficult time. I'm not looking forward to this. This Tharissa is the most difficult thing. Amaya must be to your Scrod? I never saw this before. I already did it too. Like what? Wait, hold the fuck! Hold the fucking phone! I already did. I already, like, you would think in a verse they wouldn't force you, but... Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That actually works perfectly, by the way. I will switch... No, I'm gonna keep Harmony. No. I can't remember now what I did. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna use both. I'm gonna use both Lizai and Harmony. The main goal is to defeat everything on the field that's already on the field. Something about Inferno mode that I'm kind of curious on how well I can do it with no 6 stars. Because with 6 stars, you can burst damage her and eventually kill her before anything much spawns and just completely ignore the entire map. The issue is the other enemies. Because you have to eventually deal with them anyway. Now, I don't think anything's really changed. So I think the first thing I'm going to focus on is trying to take out some of these other enemies. Oh, I forgot about that. Shit. Okay, that's fine. This might not be first try, by the way. Like, I'm generally, like, I feel like I am going to have to retry multiple times here. Because this is, in some ways, mechanically worse than any of the bosses I hate so far. And with the way I'm talking, yeah, I'm not a big fan of a certain mechanic this boss does that I find to be somehow worse than anything this game has done. And while I can understand the thought process of trying to add a mechanic where you can't just steamroll and you have to be smart or have to understand how to deal with it. But let me bring out Harmony. I want to deal with that. This is one of the scenarios I think also having a fast rate of play is probably a good thing. Like, we're not doing a lot of damage to her. We don't want to kill her right now. We want to deal with everything else. Doo-doo-doo. We are going to do this as a bait. I did that way too fast. Fuck. My brain was like, yeah, we'll be fine. I'm doing it. I did that way too fucking fast. Whatever. My main goal is to try to deal with certain enemies and try to save as much as I can for phase 2. The issue is I might be too slow because I need enough damage. Especially right here. I'm not liking the damage output we're doing.
約の準備が
Don't be afraid.
We can do this. Now we can start doing damage. The issue is that we're not doing enough damage over here.
位置につきました。プログラム
Light, heed me.
That's the only issue.
Light.
Yeah, so she's already starting to do
Received. Take a breath. Go
a
on.
bit of her mechanic
It's not
already.
as if I'm crushing your throat.
This right here is why I hate this boss.
初期化アーツユニット起動します。
Light, heed me.
Madam Chen's
Don't be afraid.
Go ご安心くださいまし。この毒は移りませんから。幻覚が見えるかしら。
Okay, this is gonna be a bit scuff.
all be over before you border it.
ポイズン初期化完了しました。
Received.
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますので
In your name.
私のことはおかまくんぼよ。
Joy unto me.
Humbly awaiting your command.
Okay, that should work.
Beginning collection of battlefield information.
And now we pretty much just bomb rush the enemy if we can actually we're gonna have to wait until her skills up. We could actually get instantly destroyed here because we took too long. How much do we have? 10 seconds.
Or display her mercy.
We're gonna have to do this now.
Madam Chen's swordsmanship flows within this weapon.
If you're still hesitant, Arbor, reach your hands to me.
Okay, I need you out. Hopefully I'm not too slow. And this is it.
Anya here. Do not make me angry.
Get behind me.
On your command. Received. Take a breath. Go on. It's not as if I'm crushing your throat.
On standby.
And this is getting a little too skos. We got it. How to make the easiest bust easy because the game doesn't tell you and you just hope and pray it works. It's somehow fast. I did second phase faster than normal version. There we go. So, yeah. That's how you deal with it. It's like, after you figure that out and how to easily cheese, it's easy. It's easy. And I hate that it's easy, but it's easy.